I've got the fright of my life this week. So what I've done is I've made up this A4 flyer. There's a JPEG in the description, a link to it if you want to print it up. And what I'll be doing is I'll be handing it out on polling day to people. The strategy is they're calling it an advisory body. ABC News calls it an advisory body. The reverse side of this flyer that they're handing out at polling places implies that it's an advisory body in two places, here and here. The word advice or advisory does not appear anywhere in the alteration, just to make representations. All anyone has to do is read the alteration as written. This is the least complicated argument you're ever going to make. I'll be distributing my easy to understand pamphlet 6.1 metres from the entrance to the polling place, because everything else has to be approved and authorised. Someone tries to get smart with you and says, look, anything could be an advisory body to government as far as law goes. Well, that's entirely incorrect. All advisory bodies are listed in the Australian Government Organisations Register, which is where the Voice would be placed as a secondary Australian government body, not as an entire chapter of the Australian Constitution. The impetus for this video came from this article and a very interesting encounter I had at one of the polling places. Now, people are pretty much not spending much time there, so you haven't got time to mount any big arguments. I just think showing them that it's not an advisory body, it's just short, sharp, and look, I think most people have made up their minds anyway, but it may change some people's minds. And counter the misinformation in this handout, which is certainly proven on a balance of probability to be deceptive and misleading, which Tom Wodgers, the commish, well, he's seen that to be an offence. Obviously, they've got some kind of exemption. A lot of the printed material for the Yes campaign that's been approved is on this website, but I could not find, now maybe it was there and I missed it, but I couldn't find that handout. The survey polling has still got it well below 50%, and that's with about half a week to go. So it's looking good for our side, but if they do steal it, oh, geez, that would be so audacious. I've done some unofficial intent polling as I've gone past these pre-polling places, and look, about 4 out of 5, that's what I observed, collecting the no votes. Now, that might be just in the area that I'm in. It would be good if people could do the intent polling where they are so we can get more of a broad spread. This is my final video on The Voice before the polling day. So just to reiterate, I'll be doing the intent polling, and I might stick a couple of these on some telegraph poles, more than 6 metres from the entrance. I hope other people might get around to doing that as well. All right, that's it for this one.